friend real quick, let him know I'm live, and then we should be good. I've got my gaming set up, so I'm going to do a setup tour. One of the next videos that I put out. Hold up. I'm live. Yeah, that's gonna be one of the next videos I do. It's gonna be my setup tour. But yeah, I've got my PC hooked up, but I'm gonna wait till my friend comes over before I stream on that, so I can have some help. But we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to play now. We're gonna go to that. Let's see. We are playing as the Carolina Panthers. We'll keep that the same. Actually, let me close my door real quick. Hold up, guys. Also fixing to get a gaming chair, so I'm probably gonna wait until I get my gaming chair before I do my setup tour. But we're gonna stick to the Carolina Panthers. Do we want to play? We'll play Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll play some Pittsburgh Steelers. I got a 2-monitor setup now. I got a 32-inch monitor for the game screen, and I got a 21-inch monitor for like the rest of my screens and stuff. There, let me turn that a little bit. Just for when I do stream and stuff. But we got the we gotta go 8:30. We're gonna go Panther Stadium. 15-minute quarters, and then we're gonna go partly cloudy, windy, rain, snow, random. We're gonna go clear. How you guys been doing? I'll be able to pay attention to the comments a lot more now. I'll be able to check the screen. Let me make sure I'm alive, that it shows that I'm alive, because I've been having problems with that lately too. Also got a new phone, got an LG, you know, status like that.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm only going to be able to play a couple games.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
Well,
the running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
You'll notice I do a lot of those kicks.
Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led onto the field by a man who needs no introduction, Ben Roethlisberger.
We talk so often about his physical attributes. Of course, the Big Ben nickname, his ability to take hits in the pocket, his ability to extend plays and get outside of the pocket. But how about this for efficiency? Top 10 in career NFL passer rating. He's one of the top 5 winningest quarterbacks in NFL history. That's pretty darn good.
Now a play fake here on first down. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Dontari Poe forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
First carry for James Conner. And they see right through that.
There we go, guys. Wash them boys up. Let's go.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I wish he would have run
now. Here's Roethlisberger on first down. This will be
They're going to get a TD on that one.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the gate?
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver.
That's all right, guys. We're going to bounce back real quick.
Probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal.
There we go, baby.
And got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. He spins free. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback and none other than Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game. And his team is having a whole lot of fun. Because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat.
Because that's what I do, baby.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points
back
right now.
Look at
that's a short throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Just look at that run, baby.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Newton on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, Their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Newton. On the catch, it's Jarius Lane. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
To throw is Newton. This will be caught at about the 6. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained.
I can get
so
it to him. We can get a touchdown.
Distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown. But multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
What?
Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
Or no.
Now it's Newton. Being chased out left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down.
Another
so
flag?
This out.
Wow.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Holy crap. I gotta stop throwing
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Here we go on 4. Newton. And that is going to be incomplete.
Wow.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt.
Wow.
And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So their first drive of the
Yeah,
game
but they're
already trailing,
they're in
having given
horrible
up
field
points.
position.
A little surprised that they went for it, right?
They fumble that ball.
The head coach senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there. Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Roethlisberger will hand the counter. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. And a peek now at the offense for Pittsburgh.
Out wide was the youngest player in the NFL in 2017, Juju Smith-Schuster. And he also had the longest reception in the league last season at 97 yards. Actually well-schooled in route running and able to run from both outside and moving inside to the slot position in order to make big plays.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, You can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense. And at times, will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals.
Let's go.
Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it.
I'm
When
good
we need
with
you, you got to be ready to go. And the
Yep.
team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the
Well,
leverage going,
throwing
and they're
the ball ain't
controlling
doing
things and
much.
reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Newton. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They go play action here.
Guess I should not.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
All right.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael.
Am I?
And how about this?
Am I? Kicking one away, boy.
Caught. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into
Y'all
a huge
thought,
play and a
boys.
1st down.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's going to take a shot for the ends, and it's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown.
Uh-huh.
Devin Funchess.
Yeah.
28
Yeah.
yards.
Yeah.
And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pick up there on 20 yards.
I know you guys can see it, but...
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've hit the end. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd love to sit down at some point in our offseason and talk to these defensive coordinators in the red zone. Tight end is obviously a big threat, yet these guys continue to make plays. Is there any other way to stop them?
Apparently not. In the red zone,
boy,
like
how
said,
dumb are
you?
Really? Like,
supreme confidence in going to a playmaker.
Smart enough to know not to do
first
that.
down, but it winds up incomplete. They come out here in the eye. They get it to him running left. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
I thought we intercepted that ball, though.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And now look at him go. The 20, 10.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
98 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
Yo,
and others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him.
Thank you for
the
helping.
way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Put a little sugar in it. No.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Guys, we're watching that again. Alright. There we go. Look at that kick. I get it. I run to the outside because everybody's gone. And then touchdown. Yes. Yes. Now, that's the touchdown I'm talking about right there. Alright, let me call a timeout right here.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Ron Rivera didn't get the nickname Riverboat Ron for nothing. His guys are going to go for 2 here. Newton now to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
That's alright, we're still ahead. It's 12
So
to
now,
10.
Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to only be able to get this game.
Well, look at the running back,
so
the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground.
Here's what I'm going to do, guys. So after this game right here, I'm going to get off.
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays.
After I take
don't forget about it. That's your horse.
After I take a shower,
lost twice
what I'm
in his
going to
career.
do
It's so
is I'm
educational.
going to
That's
come
very
back
true,
on.
kids. Look it up. That's going to go as a
So,
loss of a yard, and it'll be
Watch out,
second
so
down.
probably about...
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
I'll give you screaming while you're screaming. Let's go.
Roethlisberger now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Carolina.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Pressure comes in. He's brought down as a Panther sack. Wes Horton coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Ain't nobody can really get past me.
To stop.
I'm just that good.
To put this offense in a precarious position.
Anyway, guys, what I was saying
the
is I'm
security
going to
point of
go take a
attack,
shower after
especially against the
this
big-bodied guys in the
and
middle of this
come
game,
right
has got to be priority one.
To playing Madden again. So
Now
after
Ben
this
on
game,
3rd and long. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
getting off.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call.
Yeah,
I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet,
Holy
get
crap,
a little wrap yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And that's caught inside the 30. A fantastic connection that time. Newton to Funchess. And even 40 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. Partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Whoosh. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Two really nice plays. The second one a run, and now they're set up 1st and goal, and the offense is clicking right now. They're really humming. The momentum continues to build for them, and they feel great about the position they're in. I can't imagine the offense coordinator is feeling anything but good right now. Looking at his play sheet, run, pass, either way, he's got to like his chances.
And he's going to bowl his way in for a Panther score.
That's what I'm talking about again,
A
boys.
great effort there. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do. Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as competent.
Hold up, guys. Oh, so you can't watch the stream?
Continue to try and uphill.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, good move. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
To throw on second down is Newton.
Not gonna happen, though.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And a nice gain of 21 yards. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
On 1st and 10, Newton dancing to his left. He fights him off. And now running right through it. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
I knew
but
that.
Fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this. So Carolina keeps the ball.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Newton now to throw. Gets past one man. Oh, now he bowls him over. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Newton. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And running right through it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Spinning past him. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
I can't say that I was really in love with the play call there. A draw in that situation, I know it's a risk-reward call. If it works, he walks in. But otherwise, you're bringing up a really tough 4th down situation.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Ron Rivera didn't get the nickname Riverboat Ron for nothing. His guys are going to go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he got in on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
So that's back-to-back drives with a third and interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Let's go. Watch that again. Alright, that's pretty tough.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, that play certainly felt like what I call a tendency breaker. 1st and 10, they dial up a draw play. That's not a normal situation, but give credit to the defense. They weren't fooled at all and really finished off the play.
Here's Newton now on second down. Can't fight it. He lost the football. It's out. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to this game. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to go get something to eat real quick, so something to snack on, go get a shower, and I'll be right back to you. See you in a little bit.